Morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, about 8:45. We are going to a car wash today. My son is in the Castle Night Sensations, which is a show choir at school, and they are doing a car wash today in an effort to raise a little bit of money. And I'm going to be one of the parent chaperones. I got a little bit of time. We got about 2 hours before we have to be there. And it's only like 3 or 4 minutes away from the house. And he is actually on his way right now to get fitted for his band uniform. So I got a few minutes. It's nice and quiet around the house. And I thought, well, I'll sneak out here and see if I can get into a little bit of trouble over the course of the next few minutes or the next 2 hours. So hopefully something cool will come of this. Give you guys a quick update. The other day I was working on the bandsaw and I found a couple of bearings. You know, dirt gets inside them, even though they're sealed, and they kind of get to where they don't spin real easy. I took a photo of one of them, got the part number off of it, went in the house. You can get them through a Craftsman website that sells Craftsman replacement parts for the tools. I can't think of the name of the website right off the top of my head, but they're like 12 bucks a piece. And I thought, man, that seems kind of expensive. So I jumped over to eBay, put in the exact same part number, the exact same bearings. You get a pack of 10 for $5.05, and they'll ship them to you. I figured for that price, I'm willing to take a chance. If they, I got a couple spares. I only need 6 to replace everything on the saw. I'll have 4 spares if something starts to bind up, and I can buy another pack of 10 for $5. I mean, they got the same part number on them. Everything about them is the same. They look identical. So I'm thinking that there might just be a little bit of markup on the ones from the other website. So we'll give those a couple days. They should be here Tuesday, and then I'm hoping to get them into the saw. And everything else on it seems to be, it runs great. Everything seems to be perfect. So I think it's just a matter of getting the new bearings on, getting the table on, getting it square to the blade, and I'm going to be in business. Whoa, I don't even know what else to do. I just walked out here to kill time because it was quiet. I'm going to see if I can't, find something to do. It's just been so long, I truthfully don't even know what to go after. But I'm going to just start fiddling for a few minutes and see if, the old, ooh, look, a squirrel. Maybe I'll see something and just take off in a tangent and start having some fun. I'll keep you guys posted. Well, I knew if I just hung out in the shop for a little while and puttered around that something would come up for me to do. And it hit me. Over here, I don't know how well you can see it, but right back here, I've got a pile of stuff that is set up the second Sunday in August. My Woodturners Club is doing sort of a round-robin turning event. And what that is, we've got 4 lathes that'll be set up in the shop, and there'll be 4 different people turning on those lathes. And you just basically can go from lathe to lathe, and it's instead of someone sitting up the front of the room and doing a demo, someone will be there turning something that you're perhaps interested in, maybe a goblet or a bowl. In my case, I'll be doing kitless pins, and you can just gather at the lathe right up close and talk to them. And it's more of an interactive demonstration. And that pile of stuff back there is, or right there, is everything that I'm going to take. I've already been through it a couple times to make sure I've got hopefully everything I need. But one thing I hadn't done yet, and I decided to do today, was I got my tools good and sharp. These are some of my smaller tools, and then I got my old trusty Benjamin's Best 3/4 inch roughing gouge, and I put nice edges on everything, so they are all razor sharp and ready for the event. And I hadn't done that yet because I went and I turned a pin and I laid everything out on a table, and then I turned a second pin, and as I used a tool, I put it in this little plastic box down here on the bottom. Whoops, right there, the clear one on the bottom, and just to make sure that I had everything I needed, I also updated my notes, and I've got them somewhere in the house. I need to dig those up. That's something else I got to make a mental note to do. But I'd been using the tools so they weren't sharp. Well, now my tools are ready to go because I really don't think I'll do a lot of turning between now and then. Obviously, I've still got quite a bit to do, but my hope is to work on this bandsaw and get it dialed in along with the pin blank cutting jig, because that's something that I want to take care of here fairly soon. So, long-winded explanation, but that's done. I'm going to see what else I can get into. Well, I was going to look at my clock, but I keep forgetting I haven't replaced the batteries. See what else I can get into over the next hour or so. Well, sticking with the theme of the demo I'll be doing at my club, even though I planned on turning kitless pins, or I'm not going to turn a finished kitless pin. I'm going to basically show the drilling and the threading and, and a little bit of the shaping. I won't go through sanding it down and making it perfectly smooth. But I had one gentleman ask me to demonstrate my method for applying CA glue. So I went ahead and put together a couple of blanks, a maple and a walnut blank, and they're just slimline tubes. That's what I had available. I've got my mandrel saver ready to go. I'm going to go now. If I already had the CA over there, I'm going to grab some paper towels and a couple of other things, because my objective is, when I teach people how to use a CA finish, I don't take the pen all the way down to the finished dimension. What I'll do is I'll just true the blank up and I'll sand it just a little bit to smooth it out, and I'll apply the CA, show them how to do it. Then I'll take the tool and just cut that layer off, and we'll do it again, or I'll let them attempt it on the second layer. There's no sense in making a full pen. It's, you know, it's a training blank. So I've got those ready to go. I got a few little pieces left to gather for that particular demo. And I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to call it quits and head in the house, because I need to grab a sandwich before we head out. And it is getting close to time for my son to get back from his band uniform fitting. And then we got to turn right around and take off for this car wash. So I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know if I'll be back this afternoon or not. I know we have grass cutting to do and a bunch of things around the house. Hopefully I get back in the shop. But if not, I'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.